Sovereignty and Salvation, a sermon by Charles Spurgeon. Look unto me, and be ye saved, all the ends of the earth. For I am God, and there is none else. 6 years ago today, as near as possible at this very hour of the day, I was in the gall of bitterness and in the bounds of iniquity, but had yet by divine grace been led to feel the bitterness of that bondage, and to cry out by reason of the soreness of its slavery. Seeking rest and finding none, I stepped within the house of God and sat there, afraid to look upward, lest I should be utterly cut off, and lest his fierce wrath should consume me. The minister rose in his pulpit and, as I have done this morning, read this text: Look unto me, and be ye saved, all the ends of the earth. For I am God, and there is none else. I looked that moment. The grace of faith was vouchsafed to me in the self-same instant. And now I think I can say with truth, ere since by faith I saw the stream, his flowing wound supply. Redeeming love has been my theme, and shall be till I die. I shall never forget that day while memory holds its place, nor can I help repeating this text whenever I remember the hour when first I knew the Lord. How strangely gracious, how wonderfully and marvelously kind, that he who heard these words so little time ago for his own soul's profit should now address you this morning as his hearers from the same text, in the full and confident hope that some poor sinner within these walls may hear the glad tidings of salvation for himself also, and may today, on this 6th of January, be turned from darkness to light, and from the power of Satan unto God. God was and God is. From the beginning God was God. Ere worlds had beginning, he was from everlasting to everlasting. Now when it pleased him to create his creatures, does it not strike you how infinitely those creatures must have been below himself? If you are potters and you fashion upon the wheel a vessel, shall that piece of clay arrogate to itself equality with you? Nay, at what a distance will it be from you, because you have been, in part, its creator. So when the Almighty formed his creatures, was it not consummate impudence that they should venture for a moment to compare themselves with him? Yet that arch traitor, that leader of rebels, Satan, sought to climb to the high throne of God, soon to find his aim too high, and hell itself not low enough wherein to escape divine vengeance. He knows that God is God alone. Since the world was created, man has imitated Satan. The creature of a day, the ephemera of an hour, has sought to match itself with the eternal. Hence it has ever been one of the objects of the great Jehovah to teach mankind that he is God, and beside him there is none else. This is the lesson he has been teaching the world since it went astray from him. He has been busying himself in breaking down the high places and exalting the valleys, in casting down imaginations and lofty looks, that all the world might know that the Lord is God alone. He can create and he destroy. For this morning we shall attempt to show you in the first place how God has been teaching this great lesson to the world, that he is God and beside him there is none else. And then secondly, the special way in which he designs to teach it in the matter of salvation. Look unto me, and be ye saved, for I am God, and there is none else. First then, how has God been teaching this lesson to mankind? We reply, he has taught it first of all to false gods, and to the idolaters who have bowed before them. Man in his wickedness and sin has set up a block of wood and stone to be his maker, and has bowed before it. He hath fashioned for himself out of a goodly tree an image made unto the likeness of mortal man, or of the fishes of the sea, or of creeping things of the earth, and he has prostrated